everyone. It's such a pleasant day today. Though it's a very cold winter morning, but I, Zoya Faruqi, is super excited to have a very warm and an amazing personality with us, Mrs. Ghazala Ahmed, our head mistress of the Lucknow Public Collegiate, Shardanagar. Welcome you, ma'am, to the talk show.
Thank you so much, Zoya, and thank you for the lovely compliments. I must say that.
I was really looking forward to interact with you, ma'am. Allow me to ask a few questions and take this conversation ahead.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Ma'am, what's exciting you the most at the moment?
At this moment, well, here right now with you, you are interviewing me. This is most exciting as of now.
That's great. Very true. Very true. Ma'am, the question is, we keep hearing that this lockdown has made our children fall behind. How has the Lucknow Public Collegiate Shardanagar helped our children cope with this difficult period?
I somehow I don't agree with this phrase falling behind. It's been, going around for quite some time, and I like what I personally feel. I'll share that with you. Why should we say falling behind? Why not say that they are actually ahead?
Right.
See, the children have shown so much of resilience, so much of perseverance, so much of patience. They have adapted so well to this change. I feel this particular lockdown generation, they are more empathetic now. They have learned the value of family, the family bonding, the way, they have started interacting with their parents, spending quality time at home with their grandparents, with their siblings. They have learned so much. They have become so creative, and they have learned to entertain themselves. What used to happen before lockdown? Whenever they wanted to party, they would go out and meet friends, go to the malls, go to the movies. Now they have learned how to entertain themselves sitting at home.
Right.
They are into reading, they are into writing. So many of them are following their creative pursuits. They have learned to play musical instruments thanks to YouTube and the technology that is there. And this particular generation, I feel, I don't know, I have seen them sharing it also during our online classes. The way children used to say, ma'am, I have learned to cook this, I have learned to bake. So they are learning all this, they are learning to organize their personal space, they are learning to do laundry, they have started appreciating nature. So they are not falling behind. See, if you see from that point of view, they have started, taking interest in gardening. And I would share something. Last year I was teaching class 11th, and I wanted to share something online, and I was not able to do that. You people are young. We are so much more technologically advanced than, I would call myself a complete Luddite as far as technology is concerned. These children have taught us so much. That class, they told me, ma'am, do this, click this button, go here, and you'll be able to share this, and I was able to do it. So I would rather say they are actually moving ahead, they are actually ahead, they are not falling behind. Let's see the positive side of this.
Positively.
And thanks to our great visionary of our school, of our collegiate, Lucknow Public Collegiate Shardanagar, our joint director and principal, founder principal, Dr. Javed Alam Khan. If you remember, March 2020, it was 18th of March when we were told to go back home and everything. Now nobody should be seen outside on the roads and all. There was utmost chaos, but thanks to him, the kind of brainstorming sessions that he had with the teachers. And if I am not wrong, Lucknow Public Collegiate Shardanagar was one of the first schools of Lucknow who started with the online classes.
Yes.
And we kept the children engaged, productively engaged. The parents really appreciated it. So I don't think we should be using this term falling behind at all.
Very true, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In the lighter vein, ma'am, I would love to hear an interesting anecdote of your college.
My college life. You know, it wasn't so exciting like the college life like you people must have had. We had a very simple college life. We didn't have these many.
Ma'am, you are calling us wicked?
No, I'm
Don't
not.
tell me.
No, I'm not calling you people wicked, but we were quite innocent, let me tell you. We were quite innocent. We didn't have these many devices, you know, at our disposal. And, but yes, it does remind me of something very interesting. You know, when I was doing my B.Ed, I was already married and I had two young kids. My husband is in the army, so we were posted in Meerut. So I wanted to do B.Ed, and luckily I was still in my 20s. So, and I got admission in Meerut College at Chaudhary Charan Singh University, and it was fortunately very close to cantonment, just hardly 5 minutes distance from my home. But with two young kids, one had just started going to school and one was a toddler. It was difficult reaching college on time, but then I would always manage to do that. So I would be the last person to reach, you know, and the class would always be on most of the time when I would reach the class. The teachers, they were very, very accommodating, though most of them did not know that I was a mother and I was married and a mother. And you know, being an army officer's wife, as an army officer's wife, we had certain duties. We used to have those welfare functions for the Jawans and their families, and we had certain responsibilities towards the families of our soldiers. So there were not many, you know, meetings and functions organized, and as luck would have it, they would also be in the morning hours, and that would clash with my classes. So every second, third day, I would go and request for leave. Initially, though, professors were okay, but finally they got fed up. And you know, when I went and said, sir, there's a welfare, you know, of Jawans and I need to be there, it's very important. So, you know what he said? Aap apna welfare kab dekhengi? So, I remember, so when I was writing my final exams, my husband was quite jittery. What if I flunk the exams? So, but thankfully, I mean, I really did very well and I passed with flying colors.
Wow.
In fact, I was amongst the first 10. So, I did look after my welfare finally.
True. Okay, true. Okay, ma'am, that was really interesting. What message you would like to give to the teachers and your students, ma'am?
Message to the teachers. No, I always tell my teachers, especially at the beginning of the session, we should not judge the children by the opinions of other teachers. Every child deserves a fresh start. Every child deserves a clean slate. And it only needs, you know, one single person, one single adult to turn a child. And that turn a child around. And that single adult can be you. So give every child a fresh start. They all deserve a clean slate, as I said. And for the children, you know, here at Lucknow Public Collegiate, we keep encouraging children to be creative. We want them to think out of the box. I always tell our children, you know, they should follow their heart and not the herd. They should not try to be, you know, part of a group. They should not try to fit in the crowd. Why? Be unique, be yourself, be weird, be you. And you know, this one interesting line I heard somewhere, even a dead fish can flow with the water. So why be that dead fish? Be alive. And one, you know, very famous quote, it is, don't be afraid to stand by what you believe in, even if you have to stand all alone. I think this is the message that I would like to give to my students.
Right. Okay. Ma'am, a rapid fire round, please.
Chal, okay, okay.
Ma'am, what makes you happy?
In life,
What makes you happy in life?
that I am breathing, I am alive. I think that should be the happiest thing, especially under the present circumstances. If you are alive, I am alive and kicking, I am breathing, that makes me happy.
Okay. What do you most value in people?
Their sincerity.
Ma'am, your wish?
My wish, I wish I could be more decisive. you know, at times it's very irksome to people that I take lots of time to take a decision. I would like to change that. So that is my wish, if I could be more decisive.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, it was so good to have you today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope your top tips and the punching message is definitely going to help the young minds and to go from their good to their best. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Zoya. Even I have had such an exhilarating morning thanks to you. Thank you.